Ahmed, Season 1, Episode 2, Why Some People Will Never Be Happy. So the purpose of these live broadcasts is to start conversations, and what I'm looking to do is two things. One is to help you connect with other people so that you can have conversations that help you grow. Growth doesn't occur in isolation, although we can do introspection and we can learn about ourselves. It's when we have conversations with other people and we discuss ideas, topics, and we discuss our own experiences that real growth occurs. So the intention with a lot of these live broadcasts is to help you get some ideas and to connect with other people and discuss those ideas and see what you can learn from them. So in that sense, it's not just about information. The transformation occurs through connection with other people. So today's topic, why some people will never be happy. Whenever we're working on anything, we have goals and objectives that we want to improve our life. We pretty much create a gap between where we are now and where we want to be. And whether that's with health, relationships, money, finances, we set something in the future that we assume is going to improve our life in some way. And what that gap does is then it creates a feeling of lack, because where we are now is not where we ultimately want to be, some different place in the future. Now, if we attach our happiness to that destination, and only when we achieve that thing or we get that thing will we be happy, most of the time you're going to be severely disappointed. And the reason is that as you achieve one goal, it gets replaced with another goal and it becomes a constant cycle. There's a term called lifestyle inflation, and lifestyle inflation is that the more money that you earn, the more money that you spend. So it never stops. You continually try to earn more money and your spending increases. And it leads to something called the treadmill effect. And the treadmill effect is basically when no matter where we are, there's somewhere else we want to be. And if you're in the mindset that your happiness is only ever going to be achieved when you reach a destination, because of that treadmill effect, it's always going to be at the end of a stick, like a carrot that can never be caught. And it's happened today. I received a message from someone who's unfortunately through life circumstances and stress has put on some weight, and they've actually regressed from where they were previously, and now they have to go through that effort of getting back to where they were previously. So what's happened is that they've caught the downslide, they've turned it around a little bit, and they've actually started making progress in the other direction. But I sensed in the message that what's happening is, rather than focusing on the fact that they've caught the downslide and they've stopped the regression and that they've actually made progress back to where they want to be, they're still thinking about all the journey ahead. They're still thinking about how much there is to do. So while they're in the middle, because that's what the gap is being in the middle. You're at one place, you want to be somewhere else, you've got the gap in the middle, and you're trying to close that gap between where you are and where you want to be. But if over here you're not satisfied until you get to here, the end point, then in the middle is going to lead to unsatisfaction. And that's why some people will never be happy. There's a way to change that. And the way to change that is that you focus on small wins, you focus on progress, you celebrate progress, you congratulate yourself. Anytime you take a step in the right direction, you make progress, you congratulate yourself. So it's finding happiness in the small moments of success rather than the long journey and the destination of where you want to get to, because that sort of happiness is much more easily achieved, and it's more sustainable as well, because at any time you can do something, you can take a step in the right direction, and when you start connecting with that feeling that I'm in control of my thinking, I'm in control of taking the next step, I'm in control of doing something towards where I want to get to, then the byproducts of that is that it leads to greater sense of satisfaction and greater sense of happiness. So the takeaway I want to give to you is that are you connecting your happiness with the end result, or are you connecting your happiness and your satisfaction with the journey? Because if you can connect your happiness and satisfaction with the journey, then it's going to be more likely that you can sustain that over a longer period of time. So that's the message for today, and I invite you to I've got a Discord channel. You can join the Discord channel. I'll share it on some of the messages. I'm sure you'll be able to find it somewhere. And what I invite you to do is seek out people that you can have positive conversations around some of these ideas that I'm sharing with you, and ask yourself how you can apply them in your own life. And one of the ways that you can apply them in your own life, or really get ideas, is to share them with other people. And one of the best ways to learn ideas is to share it with other people, because then you have to formulate it in a way that helps them understand what you're trying to say. So this is season 1, episode 2, why some people will never be happy, giving you some ideas on how you can focus on small wins, small successes, so that you can have greater satisfaction while you're in the middle of your own journey. And I'll continue to share more ideas and topics in future videos. Okay, take care.